Stand for the pledge. David.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Welcome to the great city of Canfield. Good to be back in the administration building. And this is our 18th meeting of the year. And it is Wednesday, thank you very much, Wednesday, May 2nd at 4:33 p.m. in the afternoon. It's been a while since the commissioners have been here, and as we have done in the past, we are taking our meetings out later in the evenings to different parts of the county to give everybody a chance to come see what goes on with county government, ask questions, whatever it may be. So with that being said, I would like to congratulate again and introduce the new administrator, Mr. Wade Calhoun, and I'll let you introduce your council, and I don't know if the mayor's here. It's a big crowd, I don't know if he's here.
No, unfortunately, the mayor.
Wait, tell them that in the township it's the administrator, in the city it's the city manager.
Yeah, I was gonna correct you,
City
Commissioner.
manager.
City manager Wade.
Us
Calhoun.
township guys are confused. You know?
Who's paid more?
You'll have to open records request that. Yeah, so new city manager here. I started January 1st of this year. Replaced long time city manager. Was former township trustee in Canfield, a engineer. I think also worked for the Mahoning Valley Sanitation District, Joe Warrino. So
Legendary Joe.
yeah, so got to spend a month with him, kind of onboarding for the city of Canfield. So learned as much as I could from him. Still have him as a resource. So excited to be here. Here we have our two council members currently. Our president of council, John Morvay, who's this year third term, John, on council.
Yes.
Okay, so he's our third term, and then we have a first-term council member, Bruce Neff, who was just elected this past November, who also started his term of service in January with me as well. The council members unable to be here. We have Christine Oliver, who also with Bruce was elected in November as a first-term council member, and then we have Chuck Tish, who's a long-term council member, who has also served in my position prior to Joe Warrino as city manager in Canfield. And then we also have Mayor Duffett, who was also just elected in November, started his term in January. That should be here momentarily, so hopefully everybody will get to meet Mayor Duffett and Miss Oliver. Unfortunately, Chuck Tish is ill this evening, so won't be joining us.
Well, thank you very much,
Thank you,
Mr. City Administrator.
Manager.
Trying to get your pay raise. Okay. Well, in our midst, we have our county auditor, Mr. Ralph Meacham. Ralph, would you like to say a few words?
No, I would. You're drinking cocktails and dinner, Anthony. Let's
All
get
right.
moving along.
That's okay.
Pleasure to be here.
Very good.
Geez, I like that idea.
Mr. Pat Genetti, our county road engineer. Welcome. Pat's here. Is any other county officials?
There's
That I-
Township, Marie is representing.
Marie, would you like to say anything? Township trustee?
Just welcome to your beautiful city and township.
Thank you so
Get
much.
it so Aaron can you have
Yeah.
Audrey?
Anybody from the county, please stand up and introduce yourself and tell us what you do. Audrey?
Audrey always goes first.
It's okay.
It's A.
I know, Audrey, it works. Audrey Tillis, I am the executive director for the commissioners. I work with their appropriations, I work with debt issuance, I work with helping them plan with policies and procedures, and pretty much quite a few gamut of anything and everything. I just want to talk about a couple of things real quick on what we got going on. We're looking at no, I'm not going to do it. She wanted me to go to the podium. I'm not going to be that long. I just said I said I would speak on a couple of things, so I wanted to just follow on that. I wanted you to look forward to our newsletter. It will be coming out in October, and even though it seems like this is May, things are going fast this year. But we're going to be focusing on the revenue history of the county, some of the revenue losses that we've had, some of the impacts and things that have been to the county, that have people have a better understanding of what's going on. Commissioners with the newsletter have tried to use that as a method of transparency to provide insight into what the various departments are, our finances, making sure that was something that the commissioner said they would do when the sales tax was passed. in 2014. And so they've been doing that. They have a couple other things that we'll be having to come out in the next couple of weeks, also dealing with transparency. We'll be dealing with those issues. So just look out and see what the commissioners have. And one of the things we want to do is as helping them with appropriations and making sure everybody knows where we are, where our finances are, and what we're doing with them. Thank you.
Thank you, Andre.
Is this the public comments?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Here come.
Thought it was late.
Go, you're fine. Anna.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Anna Diaz-Senes. I work in the Mahoning County Commissioner's Special Projects Office and work mostly with grants and any other special projects that they may want me to work on. Thank you.
Laura.
Commissioners and Nancy. My name is Lori Murphy. I'm here for Director Bob Bush, representing Job and Family Services. I'm a program administrator there. I oversee numerous programs, the business office, contracts, childcare, transportation. We also issue benefits of medical, food stamps, cash, and a variety of other programs to our clients.
Thank you. Karen?
I'm Karen Haley. I'm the Human Resources Director under the Board of County Commissioners. We have approximately 1,600 employees. My department is responsible for handling everything from employment issues, health care benefits, workers' compensation, risk management, commercial liability. We also have 22 union contracts in the county. And as a former Canfield resident, it's nice to be back.
Great.
I'm Dennis O'Hara. I'm the Director of Emergency Management, and under my agency we also have 911 in Mahoning County. The county controls the 911 system, so there's one employee to control the database of the 911 system to push those calls out to the various jurisdictions that have dispatch centers. On the emergency management side, maintain the county emergency operations plan, mitigation plan. I'm currently in the process of updating our hazard mitigation plan. So there's always projects in the work, and I interface a lot with first responders, so I work hand in hand with the police and fire chiefs all the time.
I'm Lou Vega with the Green Team, and we handle all things waste and recycling related here in Mahoning County. A couple things specific to Canfield that you may be interested in is this year we are having 6 electronics drives, 6 appliance drives, 3 tire drives, 2 hazardous waste collections, and a couple paper shredding events throughout the county. And then moving forward, you're going to be hearing a lot from us in the process of our plan, our solid waste management plan update, working with the county commissioners as we're looking towards perhaps 2 to 3 years from now, moving to cart-based recycling. If you guys are familiar with the small 18-gallon tubs we currently have, we want to move forward, move the entire county forward, and move towards 64 to 96-gallon carts. But more to come on that.
Thank you, Lou.
Susan Kravchuk, Executive Director, Mahoning County Veterans Service Commission. We assist veterans and their families in Mahoning County, or if you live in a different county. We file VA benefits for veterans and widows. Thank you.
Thank you very
And
much.
Susan is a 25-year veteran as well. And was part of getting the bridge in Austintown named after women veterans bridge over in Austintown that we just dedicated a week ago. So she does a lot of great work on behalf of the veterans of Mahoning County. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, now public comments. You will have your name and address for the record, and you have 3 minutes.
Lauren Johnson, 1714 Pointview Avenue. Just have a brief statement I'd like to share on behalf of my office. Thank you for your resolution today, recognizing May 7th through 12th as National Economic Development Week. And thank you as well for your ongoing expressions of support for this important work in our community. As a lead economic development organization in the Mahoning Valley, the Anselm Warren Regional Chamber is currently managing over $2 billion of pending investment, which would cumulatively result in 1,800 new jobs as well as over 1,800 retained jobs. Whether large or small, these projects are vital to creating opportunities for residents across the valley, and they're key to our region's continued economic growth. We at the Chamber are committed to work every day to be a catalyst for economic success, creating a prosperous valley that is the preferred community in which to live, learn, work, and play. And we thank you and our other partners across the valley for your partnership in this important work. Thank you.
Thank you. And, you know, last but not least, we forgot to mention
Nancy
Right
always
here.
hides.
our clerk of courts, Nancy.
That's right.
Oh, boy.
She has been, she's been the
You
clerk.
really are.
She's been the clerk of the board for how many years, Nancy?
29.
29 years. She does an amazing job, and she never likes to be pointed out in public. She probably wants to punch me and hide right now, but that's an everyday occurrence.
Yeah.
But she does a great job for us, so we all need to give Nancy a great round of applause.
No more resolutions for you.
That's right.
They obviously didn't have child labor laws.
Now, there's a good politician.
Do you want to drive around with me? I'm kind of getting that now.
Okay, we'll continue with public comments. Yeah, okay.
I'm sorry. Good afternoon, Commissioners and Nancy. I'm Beth Stafura. I'm an extension educator with The Ohio State University. And I wanted to share a couple new programs that I'm currently doing. I've been working last couple of years to become a HUD certified agency here in our Mahoning County office. I did get that certification late last fall. So I'm able to offer a new program which is called First Time Homebuyers. So if you're a first time home buyer and you live in the state of Ohio actually, you can apply to this program, and what it does is it provides you down payment assistance in the program. So anybody basically qualifies. There are some, restrictions, but basically they're pretty wide range, so most people would qualify. So you have to take the course, you have to take an exam, you do a budget. So just to share with you, currently since late October until March 30th, I've had $1.3 million worth of real estate in the county with actually $57,107 of down payments being given to these individuals.
Great.
So this is a fantastic program. The only requirement is you stay in the home for 7 years. If you move out of that home, then you're going to have to pay back that down payment assistance.
So is there a financial limit or financial?
There is, but it's high. It's like $80,000, and we see a lot of programs happening, but this program will benefit a lot of people. So if you know somebody who's interested, or please contact me, or send me an email, and I definitely will get you a direction to be part of that program. And the other thing I want to talk about is everybody knows about the E. coli, right? And the the romaine lettuce. We actually had a couple cases in the county. So I do teach a lot of Serve Safe, which is required by the Ohio Department of Health. Currently, through April 15th, we've had 89 individuals go through the program. Many of them are actually first-time business owners, so it's exciting to see. I don't have the data yet, but I will share that as I get it. So individuals are taking, the lead and being sure they're certified in food protection.
Thank you.
Thanks.
When can we start eating red leaf lettuce?
It's still not safe. You still can't get any, right? Yeah, the romaine, so be careful.
Or romaine, I'm sorry. Thank you, Beth.
Sure.
Sir? You ready?
I want to give y'all one of these
Sure.
flyers to make sure y'all get up to
What's your
speed.
name?
Larry Ely from Dayton, Ohio. I see y'all meeting on the website.
Yeah.
So let me get out here so y'all can know what I'm doing.
Very nice.
My name is Larry Ely. I'm from Dayton, Ohio. I'm a jurist consultant. I assist people with court cases and all that. But what I'm doing right now, I'm running for governor for the state of Ohio. I'm going to be in this May 8th primary race coming up. And one of the flyers right there is showing the date of the voting and all that. And I just want to make sure people all over these counties are getting up to vote for this big race coming up. And looking to be the first black governor of Ohio. And we got a lot of work to do with inner cities, infrastructure. I'm going to deal with the drug problems, crime problems. I'm going straight into the inner cities. And we ain't holding nothing back. We're going to turn things around, especially for these young black youth coming up, believing that crime is the way. That ain't the way. Now, as you can see on that flyer right there, they brought out the fact that I'm a former male dancer. Now, I haven't been a male dancer for 25 years. Now, they're going to wait until I turn 55 to bring this out. Now I can't dance no more.
Wait, I was going to ask, show us some moves.
Well, I told y'all if I come back, I have $1 million up front. Because I gave them 26 years of service, man, and never got promoted. So now it's my turn to see me a show.
You just tell them I'm dancing my way into the governor's office. That's all you got to tell.
That's right. But on the other serious side, you know, we got to reinstitute the middle class. I'm gonna make 300% effort to make sure everybody is supplied small business loans. Your startup businesses currently existing can be refunded. We're gonna make sure you get refinanced. We just got to come out of pocket. Now, if we want to stabilize this state, just like I told the Ohio General Assembly, Chief Faber and all those guys, the state representatives, y'all gonna take a pay cut. If y'all serious about being a real politician, because if you got it for the money, you in the wrong business. Now we going door to door, house to house. We're gonna get everybody up. You probably gonna see people in your town that you ain't never seen before. Well, who are you? So don't be afraid of your neighbors. Come out and talk to them. Tell them what's going on. See if you can help somebody. You know, we sit in this world and just continue to judge and ain't even got all the information. You know, I've been driving around all these little counties, places I ain't never been before. And I wonder if I wasn't running for governor, would I have met you people? So it took something for me to come out here. And y'all just regular old townspeople like Montgomery County, Hamilton County. If y'all could go there and they come in, I wouldn't know the difference. I wouldn't know the difference. So y'all come out and vote. No matter who you vote for, but I'm going against Richie Porter. Hey, I'm pretty sure y'all know him pretty good. This is my second time running, and I'm expecting to get in office, and we're going to make 100% change. And I don't think we're going to have any problems.
Larry, you're also running against our local state representative, or state senator, Joe Schiavone.
Oh.
He is the state senator for here.
Oh, is it? Okay.
For Mahoning County as well.
Well, I'm glad I came down there. Now, I'm surprised. Is he in this meeting?
No.
Well,
He may be in Dayton. He may be in Dayton.
I think he in Cincinnati. so I think we might have passed the church on the highway. All right, y'all, but
Thanks, Larry.
Keep on doing a good job.
We appreciate you
seem
coming.
like you're having a good time in this town. I made to go find me some fish on Friday.
A lot of places. Thank you, Larry. Anybody else? Public comments? Yes. Mandy.
Yeah, so Mandy Forlina, 521 Stony Brook Lane in Canfield, and to follow up with Lauren, it is Economic Development Week, and for the Youngstown Warren Regional Chamber, we are 5 counties, and we're very proud here in Canfield, and to bridge businesses with free education. We host twice monthly meetings at the Home to Suites in Austintown. We've had in representatives from the Secretary of State, representatives from the Auditor of the State. We have free legal advice from an attorney, but we're very proud. The Youngstown Warren Regional Chamber is the 3rd largest in Ohio, and we just want to become better connected, get to know people better in our communities, and something that is happening in Youngstown is that amphitheater and a local businessman, Emilio Sebastiani, he's doing the work there. So it's just really nice to keep connected, and we're trying to do our part. Thank you.
Thanks, Mandy. Thank you. Anyone else? Public comment? No?
I just would like to, my name's Ken Sable, I'm with the Teamsters. I just would like to have these guys introduce themselves. They're from Mahoning County. Okay, they got a contract that's expired, and just so you guys know who they are, put a face to a name.
Sure. Wherever you'd like to begin.
My name's Gary Elliott, I work for the Mahoning County Engineers Department. And just what he said, we're just going through a contract right now, and just like to try to get it settled.
Thank you.
My name's John Brazier.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Tom Swinkie, District 4, Sebring.
Nice seeing you, Tom.
Good seeing you. John Brazier, I work out of District 1, been 23 years with Mahoning County Engineers. And just the contract's been frustrating for last year. Just nobody seems to realize that, and it's really not about the money, as everybody thinks. So,
thank you.
My name's Dan Rother. I've been with the county engineers almost 33 years. I've negotiated a lot of contracts, and I've never seen anything like this in my life. We're not asking for raises, as has been put in the paper. We're just trying to keep our jobs without losing our seniority. We're trying to keep our hospitalization. And we're trying to get rid of 45 people. It's not just 45 people, it's 45 families. We're going to not be able to make a house payment and everything. We just want to get this settled, and that's all we're asking for. We're not asking for much. We're not asking for raises. We're not asking for it. We're just trying to get it settled in a human way. Thank you.
Thank you.
Gary Valco, Mahoning County Engineers, 30 years of service, District 1.
Jake Watt, I've been with the county 5 years, truck driver. I work out of District 2 out in Springfield.
Name's Gino Santarelli. I work out at District 4 for Mahoning County Engineers, and I think pretty much everyone has said what they need to say about it. I agree with everything, and not really asking for much. I mean, just settle the contract.
Jeff Carlin, District 4 out of Sebring, 2-year service at Mahoning County. Great place to work, just like to keep it that way. Thank you.
Michael Patron, I just started 2 months ago, so I'm all new.
Todd Creed, truck driver, District 4 in Sebring, and been here about 5 years, and just like to keep it like they said, so just get our contract settled so we can move on.
Rocco Ferrari, 34 years of service, very much concerned.
Thank you. That's it? That's it. Thank you. Thank you for coming, and Ken, thank you for doing that. Okay, with that being said, is there no more public comments? Last time? Okay, at this point, we'll move into our regular business portion of our meeting, and I will ask a motion to approve previous minutes of board meeting number 17 and approval of bills for payment.
Second.
Roll call?
Commissioner Ditzler?
Yes.
Commissioner Middy-O'Geady?
Yes.
Commissioner Trafficante?
Yes. Motion to approve advertisement for bids number 1 and 2. Mr. Jeanette?
Commissioners, number 1 is the Pine Lake Road Bridge number 63 replacement. This is the bridge on the north side of Pine Lake. And number 2 is the 2018 OPWC resurfacing Lipley Road, structure number 2. This is on the south side of Pine Lake where the bald eagle's nest is.
Thanks, Pat. Motion to approve advertisement for bids number 1 and 2.
So moved.
Second. Roll call.
Commissioner Ditzler?
Yes.
Commissioner Middy-O'Geady? Yes. Commissioner Trafficante?
Yes. Motion to approve journal entry number 1.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call.
Commissioner Ditzler?
Yes.
Commissioner Middy-O'Geady?
Yes.
Commissioner Trafficante? Yes. Travels 2A. Susan.
Good evening, Commissioners. Nancy, this is a travel request just for myself to attend the National Annual Training Conference in Reno, Nevada. This enables me to maintain my accreditations in order to do claims for veterans and their families. Thank you.
Thanks, Susan. Motion to approve travels 2A.
So moved.
Second. Roll call.
Commissioner Ditzler?
Yes.
Commissioner Middy-O'Geady?
Yes.
Commissioner Trafficante?
Yes. Agreements, letters A through F, and we'll begin with JJC.
Jen.
Good evening.
Hi, Jen.
A is just an agreement that the court would like to enter into with the Ashtabula Juvenile Court, and they'd like to house up to 3 inmates per day for the year at be $214 that they would pay us to go back into the general.
Thank you. B and C, Lori Murphy.
Commissioners, B is an agreement with Community Care for our Employee Assistance Program. It's a non-general contract. And letter C is an agreement with WRTA for bus passes for our clients. That's also non-general.
Thank you. And recycling, Lou.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. Item D and E are both for electronics collection events at these two respective communities. Item F is a agreement with the City of Youngstown for a tire collection event. That's actually going to occur this Saturday. 10 tires are free for the residents.
Thank you, Lou. Motion to approve agreements, letters A through F.
So moved.
Second. Roll call.
Commissioner Ditzler?
Yes.
Commissioner Emilio Agati?
Yes.
Commissioner Trafficante?
Yes. Motion to approve resolutions, number 1 additions.
So moved.
Second. Roll call.
Commissioner Ditzler?
Yes.
Commissioner Emilio Agati?
Yes.
Commissioner Trafficante?
Yes. Record of bids, 2A corners. That's just,
I'll just record it, one bid.
okay. We need a motion, Nancy?
Yes.
Yeah, second.
So moved.
All right, second. Roll call?
Commissioner Ditzler?
Yes.
Commissioner Emilio Agati?
Yes.
Commissioner Trafficante?
Yes. Resolution awards, 3A. Pat Genetti.
Commissioners, this is the award of the Mahoning Victoria Signal to Faust Construction in the amount of $267,684.28. This is non-general, low bid, 80% federally funded. This is to add a signalized intersection of Victoria Road and widen the radii to allow the trucks coming in and out to access Mahoning Avenue a little bit easier.
Thank you. Motion to approve resolution awards, 3A.
So moved.
Second. Roll call.
Commissioner Ditzler?
Yes.
Commissioner Emilio Agati?
Yes.
Commissioner Trafficante?
Yes. Moving on, resolutions, letters A, B, and C, and human resources. Karen?
Good afternoon again. This is a resolution authorizing Medical Mutual to release of information to the state auditor for the county audit.
Thank you very much. JJC, Jen?
This is a resolution for the juvenile court to purchase 2 vehicles, both through reclaimed funding to be used for our programming, transporting children and for community service.
Okay. And OMB grants? Yeah.
Commissioners, this is what Lauren had spoke about during public comment, just to recognize National Economic Development Week, May 7th through the 12th. Thank you.
Okay. Motion to approve resolutions, letters A through C.
So moved.
Second. Roll call.
Commissioner Ditzler?
Yes.
Commissioner Emilio Agati?
Yes.
Commissioner Trafficante?
Yes. And for the good of the order, any elected officials or department heads care to comment? No? Fine. All right. Dave?
No, I'd just like to thank Canfield for being such a gracious host and allowing us to come and have our meeting here. Appreciate John and Bruce, the council people, for being here. Wade, welcome, even though you're not related to the Calhouns of Austintown, we'll still accept you in. You know,
I appreciate that.
You know, it's all good, and we appreciate it. You know, I come over here a lot, and I always have to drive real slow because, you know, my sister-in-law lives here, and I know that, you know, if you go 31 and a 30, they're gonna get you.
It's like
So, you gotta drive real slow and real careful.
It's 35, so we wouldn't hit you with that. We appreciate you going under the speed limit.
But no, not true. When I come down Herbert, it's 25. It's 25. So if I'm driving 31, they're gonna get me.
Do you have cameras?
But no. But the only good thing about that is now, you know, especially seeing as how we have a lot of our engineers department here, is that there's a lot of cones out, a lot of men working. You know, it's when I come across over the bridge on New Road today, they had it shut down. You know, guys were out sweeping the bridge and cleaning things off. So be very careful when you're out there driving. You know, a lot of people aren't paying attention, and you know, it wasn't that long ago we just had a local person that was killed on the freeway that was working. So I know that we've seen guys cutting grass that were rear-ended, that you know, people weren't paying attention, drifted off the road, and And I know every one of the people that are here and all the other workers want to go home to their families at the end of the night. You know, because everybody, there's not one person that died today didn't have plans for tonight. You know, so, you know, make sure that you're very careful out there when you're driving. So, the other thing I'd like to say is Canfield, we had a lot of hard work and worked with, and I give Pat credit too, Pat Giannetti, he secured the land. Went and talked, Pat, didn't you go talk to the owner of the land and was able to secure the land over there for the water tower that we're putting in? The county had a lot of work with that. You know, our board and Anna and a lot of the funding came through for the water tower that's going up. It was very much needed in Canfield for the water pressure with the hotels, a lot of the development that's happening both in the township and the city. So
And Marie
it's,
Cartwright?
yeah, Marie. I'm sorry, I pointed at you. I didn't say your name. Marie was very helpful in bringing all that to light. So it's a great project that we're proud to have worked part of, and now it's coming to fruition. You can see it going up. And we're gonna put Carol and Anthony and my picture on the front of the water.
We're gonna have our picture.
Because we figured that they can't throw tomatoes that high. But, so anyway.
We might put the township trustees on there. We're not sure yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
How about the Canfield Cardinal?
Oh, we might.
That would be perfect.
That would be perfect.
John Morvay, I'm on city council for Canfield, and I just want to defend our police department, Chief Palucci. They don't get you for going 1 or 2 miles. They really don't. But when we did a survey last year, the #1 concern of the people of Canfield was safety. And by God, we got the best police chief, Palucci, and he does a magnificent job. And yeah, he inconveniences some people, but for the most part, it's like, in fact, last year, there was, the chief noticed like there was blight, you know, like driving down 224 and coming in 46. Just, you know, grass needed cut. And he has a term for that.
Broken windows theory.
Broken windows theory. So you clean up your community and you make it look like it's pristine, and it keeps the a lot of the crime and other things away from the community. And Chief took the initiative to do that, and so his officers went out and did a magnificent job. So I got to defend him a little bit.
John, you know I'm only being facetious, but
I can tell you what kind of car he has as he goes.
And to follow up, we actually ran the data at the Good Evening Canfield event and shared that information. Only 40% of traffic stops in the city of Canfield actually result in a citation issued. So again, the common misconception is we do have a strong public safety presence in and around the city, and I think if you ask our residents, it's a good thing. If you ask non-residents or passers through that are either committing illegal activities, it's a bad thing. But that's the way we want it in Canfield.
I think we have you beaten Poland though.
Oh, Poland, you can't.
Wait, the only thing I'd ask the question is the 40% that aren't giving, or that are giving the ticket, is that after they ask the first question, are you a Canfield resident?
They did not start the conversation asking that question.
Yes, we are. All right, anything else then?
No, good, thank you. Thank you. We appreciate everybody being here.
You know, I want to thank Canfield as well, and all the great things that are going to go on in between the township and the city. New things are coming, right, Marie?
That's correct. Another jet, hopefully.
Thank God for that. It's been a while, and I think because of your hard work, things are moving along. Thank you for that. And Economic Development Week. The county has a great team that we work with, as well as the Chamber and the Western Reserve Port Authority and Anna, and the whole team work together to make things go in Mahoning County. So we have arms out there in different directions that will help us to achieve what our county needs to achieve, as well as Trumbull and Columbiana, to make jobs for us here in our valley. And our valley is 3 county. So keep your fingers crossed. Let's hope our TJX plant goes into Lordstown. But then again, we're always ready in Mahoning County to take something, so the chamber could bring that back. We could find property. So,
Yeah, forgot to mention, absolutely, the first JED in Mahoning County history
Yep.
was Canfield City, Canfield Township. So
Right.
a lot of credit, a lot of kudos for you guys working very hard together to accomplish that. I know I tried for 10 years in Austin Town, couldn't do it, so.
Well, you know what?
You guys did a great job, so.
I think working together now with the townships, the villages, the cities and the townships, Mahoning County, everybody has to work together. That pot of money is not there for government anymore. So if we could work together and make it work for all of us, we're all a part of that. The tax base is here in our valley, so we need to continue to do that. So thank you again, have a safe weekend. The weather's beautiful, let's keep it up. Keep our fingers crossed for a
It's going to be raining tomorrow.
Oh, Dave,
It
don't
is.
say that.
I'm going home to break my seat in my front yard.
Thank you very much. Take care.
Yeah, I just echo Dave and Carol's sentiments and want to thank everybody for being here, the City of Canfield, the Township, all the elected officials, Ken Sabo, all the Teamsters, Local 377. We certainly understand that there's frustrations at this time, and we ask to let the collective bargaining work, and we'd like to see this end amicably. Everybody's a hard worker, and everybody tries to do the right thing. So we're here hoping everything works out, and that you get back to the table and do what you have to do. So I appreciate you coming. And Mr. Morvay, thank you so much for having us. Tell the mayor, Mr. Duffitt, whose father was my old principal back in Poland in 1985, and he was a tough guy. And Richard's a good man, so I miss him here tonight as well. And with respect to TJX, I've been in contact with the chamber, back and forth with letters, us and the commissioners, and the last confirmation I had with Sarah Bayarko was that right now no sites are being looked at in Mahoning County. Would you like to comment on that?
Sure. Well, at this time, TJX is still reviewing all their options. The chamber remains engaged with the company decision makers on a daily basis, and the Mahoning Valley still has a seat at the table. As you're aware, this has been a very long, time-consuming process, but they have looked at over 20 sites in both counties for this project, and we're very optimistic that they remain engaged here.
Well, I also asked Sarah, I'm sorry, Dave. I asked Sarah, and I have it in writing what she told me, so I'm not angry at anybody, but we've asked the board for their officials to just come talk to us. We just want to show a friendly face, friendly government, sit down and review our sites. Let us go through a list. What don't you like? What do you like? Maybe we can come to a happy medium. And that's what I asked, and basically I was told that they're not interested right now to speak to anybody in the county. So if you'd like to speak to Sarah about that, I would just like to know what's going on with that. If that's the case, fine, but we're still reaching out. We don't want them to leave. We want them here, and we want the jobs.
I agree. We do want to remain at the table, and right now we have a seat at the table. So
I think it's
Okay.
good.
that's all I can say today.
Okay.
I think they're
Laura, my question is that did the Lordstown change the zoning on the property at hand? Or have they not?
At this time, no.
See, I mean, that's the key. If they would go to the table, change the zoning, I'm sure that would be looked at differently. I know that we had the same issues and the same people with the same concerns when we were changing the zoning for the Racino on Route 46. I mean, literally had 400 people up in arms that were against it when there was only, I think, 6 homes that were directly impacted. The people that owned the property or that were buying the property addressed every one of the 6 people's concerns with extended buffers, hill sites, tree lines, fences, everything. And when we came to do the zone change, they still came and spoke against it. And you just need to take the bold step and make the right decision. I mean, what other things would you want to have developed on State Route 46 or on Bailey Road? It's not going to be home sites. It's definitely not going to be home sites. So you address the handful of people that have
Not a chicken
concerns,
farm,
you,
that's for sure.
you take and you address their concerns, you change the zoning, you move forward, so you can have development and businesses and jobs come into the county. I mean, people get mad at me, and I say it all the time, you can only control what you own. If you don't want anything to go in your backyard, buy it. You know, so you really need to look forward beyond, you know, the impact and address the situation, you know, with the residents that are affected, you know, find a happy medium that addresses it all, change the zoning.
You know what, the good idea is, if what Sarah Biarco is a part of that, Anthony, and you did write the letter, if you wrote that letter, then they should meet with us. We have no problem meeting with anyone, the three of us.
I agree.
I think Dave has insight on with the Racino property, Anthony with the other properties that we have in Mahoning County, and just sit at the table and talk about it. For, I don't know how many residents are affected, I don't believe there really are that many. But when they put those buffers up to have a business come in, I tell you, where the Racino is, I went on that Radio Road, where it's the back end of that, it's beautiful.
Uh-oh. You're the man
I'm in
in
trouble.
You heard he was speeding through Canfield.
I'm in trouble. Chief, I'm sorry.
I think.
Morvey defended you.
Mr. Calhoun text the crowd.
And John, you introduce your chief?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. Is proud to introduce Chief Colucci, Chuck Colucci, our Chief of Police here in Canfield.
Okay, well, again, thank you for hosting us. It's good to be back. Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
Okay, Nancy, when's our next meeting?
Next Thursday, the Commissioners' hearing.
Downtown.
Yes.
Okay. With that being said, motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second. Roll call.
Commissioner Ditzler?
Yes.
Commissioner Middy-O'Geady?
Yes.
Commissioner Trafficant?
Yes, thank you.
Where'd you get that? Oh, take a look at it.